Hello, everyone. Hello, it's so good to be back with you again. Happy Monday to you. Today is Monday, November 29th, 2021. I have a weird glare happening there. Now it's up here. And I'm so happy to be back with you guys. Happy Flosstube Monday. And I hope you guys all had a wonderful Thanksgiving and all of that. Hold on a second. I got to close this. There, no more glare, no more reflection. So let's see who is here. Hello, hello. Hello, Karen. I hope you had a good holiday, she says. Glad to be together again. Isn't that funny how we miss let's see. We had Flosstube 2 weeks ago, I guess. And then last week we had Stitch Hour and then no quilting live last week. So I saw some of you maybe last Monday, a week ago, but it might be a week and a half for some people. So it does feel kind of like, how's everybody doing? I kind of miss people and want to hear how your Thanksgiving was and how everybody's doing. Hello, Janine. Hello, Huckleberry. Hello, Carrie. I hope you all had a nice Thanksgiving. I hope you guys had a good Thanksgiving too. Good morning, Sandy. Good morning, Cindy. Hope everyone had a great Thanksgiving, said Cindy. Hello, Lisa. Hello, Kimberly from snowy Michigan. Are you getting snow? Oh my goodness. It's getting to be about that time of year that I start wishing for snow so that we can have a white Christmas. I am very much a white Christmas person. Like I love having snow at Christmas time. And every year I hope that we have snow at Christmas time. Good morning, Tracy. Hello, Sharon. You're in Albuquerque this week. Next week, back to Anchorage. Hope you all had a great Thanksgiving weekend. You too, you traveling person. You're bouncing all over the place. Have a safe trip back home. Hello, Jen. So glad you are here. Hello, Nancy. 65 degrees in Kansas. That's crazy. Same gorgeous weather for Jen today. That is crazy, 65 degrees. Hello, Ren. Hello, Jeanette. Hello, Beth. So happy to see you today. Thank you. I'm so glad to be back. Hello, Crystal from Arizona. First time watching live. Hello, Crystal. Thank you for joining us. Hello, my favorite lady, says Brandy. And hello to all of you lovelies. Hello. I have missed you guys. It's so good to hear from all of you, and I'm so glad that you guys joined in today. Hello, Laura. Hello, Lonnie. Hello, Barbara from Milwaukee. Snow is gently falling. Really? We haven't had any snow here today. Although my little one keeps saying that she's pretending it's snowing. So she was going to take her baby for a walk today, and she was worried about the baby being in the snow. I said, it's not snowing. She said, I'm pretending. Oh, okay. Hello, Barbara. Hello, all you happy little stitchy friends. Sandy, I'm watching as I grocery shop. I don't want to miss being with you ladies again. Oh my goodness. That's so funny. Hello, Jenny. So glad to see you here. Hello, Julie. Hello, Amy. Snowy Wisconsin. You're getting snow where you are too. We are not getting any snow where I am in Wisconsin. I would love to live where it snows down here in Alabama. We get cold rain and ice. It is nice to live where it snows. I really like it. I like living in a place where we have all 4 seasons. However, I will say that by mid to late February, like it's time for the snow to go away. Winter gets really old here after a while. We are at 50 here, says Jenny. Hi, all glad to be here. Hello, Bonnie. So glad that you are here. So how is everyone's Thanksgiving? I hope you guys all had a fabulous Thanksgiving. I hope maybe you fit in some stitching time or some sewing time. But hopefully you had fun with family and friends and got to eat some yummy food and came back like re-energized and rejuvenated and ready to go. I have a feeling that December is going to go really, really fast. I have a feeling this month is just going to be crazy. Hello, Amanda from snowy Michigan. It's snowing there too. A bunch of people are getting some snow today. So our Thanksgiving was good. We did travel. The Huckleberry says it was wonderful and lots of stitching. I love hearing that. We did travel, so we took off on Wednesday, and I guess we got back on Saturday. So we were able to be with family for Thanksgiving, which was really nice to be able to see everybody. And we were all able to be there, which is quite a feat because, I'm one of seven, and then we all have families of our own. And so it can be quite a feat to get all 30 plus of us together. So, and we did. So that was really nice to be able to see everybody and catch up and see how everybody's doing. Hello, Kim. How are you doing? How are you doing? Jenny says, Thanksgiving was great. Auburn versus Alabama game was exciting, even though we didn't win. Another epic game. We had football on for our Thanksgiving too. There were some crazy card games happening. So that was fun to get to play some cards again. And we used to play cards all the time when we got together. And now groups might still play, but everybody doesn't play. And there were a bunch of card games going on. So that was kind of fun. And my little one got to see turkeys. Oh my gosh, you guys. So the place where we were kind of backs up to a wooded area, and there are turkeys that kind of walk through those woods. And so I had seen them, I don't know, they went past probably 2 or 3 times where she was either not fast enough to get to see them, or maybe she was taking a nap and she missed it. And then they came through. It was like craziness broke out to try to get her to a place where she could see the turkeys. And then she came back and she was all excited about it. And she kept saying, I said, "What did they say? Did they make any sounds?" And she goes, "Yeah." And I said, "What did they say?" And she said, "Gobble, gobble," except she went, "Gobble, gobble, gobble," kind of like that. And then I said, "What did you say to them?" And she goes, "I went, woo, woo." She was trying to get them to come to her. And so she kept going, woo, woo, to the turkeys, like trying to entice them to come be friends with her. So she was very excited about getting to see turkeys over Thanksgiving. It was a very exciting story for her. And she was fake whistling the whole rest of the day trying to find those turkeys. Ren says we were still sick and quarantining, so my husband made a small Thanksgiving dinner for the 3 of us. It was quiet, but we made the best of it, feeling better now. Oh, I'm so glad to hear that. I knew that you were not feeling well. I didn't know that it was still happening over Thanksgiving, but I knew you weren't feeling well, Ren, and I'm so glad to hear that you are feeling better. Amy says celebrated Thanksgiving and our 40th wedding anniversary with the whole family. Happy anniversary. That's awesome, Amy. What card games do you play? We love games too, card and board. So do we. We love board games as well. We tend to play cards more though, I guess. Let's see, the game that we play, well, we play a lot of euchre. So I was in on some euchre games, and then 65 is the game that we were playing, which was a new game that one of my sisters knew, and so we played that. But we play like a game called Michigan Rummy. We play a game called Texas Rummy, um, and then like spades and no, not spades, hearts, and I can't think of the other ones. Then there are like some fun younger kids card games. Like there's a game called Golf we play, and there's a game called Speed we play. I can't remember all the other ones, but lots of fun card games. So we like playing card games and board games too. I feel like I'm never going to get my energy back, but otherwise I'm feeling better. So glad you had a nice holiday. I hope that you have turned the corner, Kim. Oh my goodness, this has gone on long enough. So I hope that you are turning the corner and that this goes away soon. I seriously am thinking about you a lot and hoping that you feel better soon. Sandy says Thanksgiving was great until I got hit with a stomach bug. Thankfully, it wasn't my cooking because no one else got it. That is always a fear, isn't it? After 3 days of being down, I am back and ready to go. Oh, good. That is no fun. Oh, it's just rotten being sick. Carrie, no stitching on Thanksgiving, but finished pumpkin patch over the weekend. Finally starting on Farmhouse Christmas. I saw your pumpkin patch. You got it done early and it looks so cute. It's so darling, Carrie. Jen says, I got my COVID booster and it knocked me for a loop. Worse than the first two for me. Oh no. I don't want to hear that. I haven't gotten my booster yet. I know it depends on the person and what else might be going on. Oh, that's no fun. The second shot did not we did not get along. So I'm kind of dreading the booster. How fun for all of you to get together. It was fun. It was nice to get together. My husband's family always plays May I, but I've never had the opportunity to learn May I. That sounds like a fun game. We love Phase 10 and Settlers of Catan. Oh my goodness. I would love to learn some of these games. Keep this in mind for retreat time, people. My husband is feeling much better, but I'm still running a fever, but my energy is slowly coming back. I've been able to stitch and sew more finally. Well, that's a good sign. If you're not stitching and sewing, then you know that you're not doing well. So I'm glad to hear that that's coming back. Barbara says, I love euchre. Yes, so do we. We sometimes we get a tournament going, where the winners stay and then people rotate tables. So we do like a little tournament. There was a little bit of that going on just with it wasn't organized. Checking in a bit late. Hello, Debbie. I love playing euchre too, says Elizabeth. Hello, April. Played with granddaughters all day on Thanksgiving. The oldest turns 6 tomorrow. We did some plastic canvas together, a precursor to cross stitch. She loves doing crafts with Granny. That is so awesome. Enjoy that for as long as you can. Jenny says we do game night with some couples on New Year's, so any new games would be great. Oh, that would be fun. I love game night. We used to do game nights every once in a while. Hi, Sharon from 71 degrees in North Texas. Blanca, hi, you're finally catching alive. I'm so glad that you are here. So it was a good Thanksgiving. It was a lot of fun. It was nice to kind of get away, and I got so excited to come back. Like as we were driving back, I was like, okay, I've got this to do, I've got this to do, and I want to get this done and this done, and there's some sewing that I want to do. And so I was like re-energized to come back. And then I started to get stuffy and have a sore throat. And I was like, darn it all, come on. So I'm hoping that it just stays kind of stuffy and scratchy and it doesn't develop into anything more than that. Because this week is going to be kind of a crazy week for our family. So I can't afford any bumps in the road. Hello, Robin. So happy to be here. Snowing in 32 in Pennsylvania today, getting ready to do some Christmas decorating. We did get our Christmas tree yesterday. I am ready for some Christmas decorating because, again, I feel like it's going to be here before we know it. So I, too, Robin, I'm in the same boat as you. I want to get those Christmas decorations up so we can enjoy them for a while before we have to take them back down again. Barbara, I played in a monthly euchre club and also with a single adult group. So fun. It is fun. Jen says, oh, game time at the retreat. Yes. Jenny says, my 16-year-old and I did a Zoom class from Surla Table to make rolls for Thanksgiving. It was fabulous. Wow. That's a good idea. Barbara, apples to apples. Oh, yeah, that's a fun game too. Country gal, good afternoon from Wisconsin. It's 25 and snowing. Every place is getting snow in Wisconsin, except here. We're not getting snow. Jenny, I'm doing the Bûche de Noël in December if anyone wants to join. What is that, Jenny? I don't know what that is. Sounds good, Jen. Okay. So, some things to update you on. Number one, monthly stitch along invoices were all sent yesterday. That was a big job. And I sat all day yesterday and I got them all out. So I was like, woohoo! I was so excited about that. I rewarded myself last night with the Beatles documentary that just came out. Is anybody watching that? Are there any Beatles fans out here? There's a documentary that was just released that has never before seen footage and lots of interesting stuff. It's really good. I'm really enjoying it. And so I watched a little bit of that last night, but all of the invoices went out. So if you're part of any of our clubs or stitch alongs, your invoice should be in your inbox, in your email. Chocolate roll dessert decorating yummy. Oh my gosh, that sounds delicious. Hello, Pat from Utah. That sounds good. If dessert, that's all I need to know, Jenny. It's dessert. It's going to be fabulous. So invoices were all sent. And now I'm working through getting all the orders sent out for everybody who's paid invoices. So they might not get done like super, super fast, but I'm working through them and plan to get caught up as soon as I can. Um, oh, okay. I did see that. I saw something from you. I didn't read it, but I just saw like the headline that pops up. So I will look into that, Barbara. Yes, I think maybe yours was one of the orders I got out today, Jenny. So yours might be on the way. Then I ran out of ink. So I had to stop because then it was time for my little one to have lunch and it was time for her to go down for a nap. And so I need to get ink before I can fill more orders. Oh, I hate it when that happens. We usually always have extras on hand, but the last time that I used it, I mustn't have remembered to get another one. Got invoice been emailed to add. Okay, I haven't gone through any emails yet because I was trying to just get orders out as fast as I could before the mail came for pickup, and then I ran out of ink. But I will look at emails, and if there are any additions that people have emailed me about, I will get those on your invoice and resend them. I want to move to Utah. Lots of stitching going on there. There is. So, invoices have been sent. The other thing I wanted to talk to you about, because I know there have been questions, is about our stitch swap, our ornament swap. Sorry, not the stitch swap. We already did that. The ornament swap. Um, Ornaments should have been mailed to your person before Thanksgiving. I got mine out the door. I was so excited. I was like, "Phew." But I haven't scheduled an opening party yet, which Barbara is gonna help me out with. I haven't scheduled that yet because I know not everybody got theirs out on time, and with Thanksgiving in there, we originally had it scheduled for the 2nd. I don't think that's gonna be enough time for everybody to get their stuff. So I'm gonna just we're gonna do it before Christmas, so it's gonna be sometime in December for sure. But I wanna give people a little bit more time to get their ornaments before we schedule the Zoom. So that's why you haven't heard anything more about that yet. I'm kind of waiting to make sure that people have received the stuff that they're supposed to have. Um, and then we will get that scheduled, and so if you get your ornament, don't open it, save it, and we'll open it together on a Zoom, soon. I don't know how long. Maybe it'll be next week. It might be next week. I'll try to keep an eye on how many people are getting stuff. You can mark on Elfster that you've sent it and that you've received it. And so I can keep an eye on that and see, okay, all of these gifts have sent. Oh, this person hasn't sent it. All these have been received. Oh, this person hasn't received it. So I'm kind of looking at that to gauge when to schedule the opening. So make sure you click if you've received your gift or if you've sent it, and then we can keep an eye on making sure everybody's taken care of before we open it or before we schedule it. No, Carrie, the monthly invoice did not include stitch cards because we do it every 4 months, and so the next shipment for stitch cards is due in January. However, I do keep talking about maybe doing those more frequently. So we might do that in the new year. Maybe you'll get stitch cards like every other month instead of every 4th month. But stitch card set D is due in January. So you'll get an invoice for that at the end of December. Love the Beatles. Planning on watching that tonight. It's long, Ren. So it's like they're not short episodes, but it's so interesting. Oh my gosh. It's so interesting and sad at the same time. Like, I don't know. It makes me sad. Some parts of it make me sad. Mine sent out and I've received mine. Oh, good, Barbara. So I'll keep an eye on that and then we'll get that scheduled so we can get together and have our ornament opening. That will be a lot of fun. That will be a lot of fun. Okay. And then the other thing we're going to do right now because do you remember a few weeks ago we had 2 Happy Little Stitch boxes that were donated to us as giveaways. One of them was claimed, one of them was not, and this might have been 3 weeks ago, so it's been a while. I've reached out to both of the people, and I heard back from one, but I didn't hear back from the other. So now I'm going to draw for that other box again. We're gonna do it right now. I still have the names that were left. I kept them just in case. So we're gonna draw. This is for the Happy Little Stitch box with happiness that included the welcome to our patch, and then a bunch of other goodies were included in the box. And I'm going to draw right now for somebody who's going to win that. And then you have to be sure to contact me at happylittlestitchshop@gmail.com to claim your prize. Because if I don't hear from you, then I don't want to send you something you don't want, or, you know, just contact me to let me know, okay, yep, I want it. Here's my contact information. I need a shipping address to ship it to. And not everybody who's on here is in my system. A lot of you, I can just pull you up in my system, but not everybody. So, ooh, toss some names out. Be sure you contact me to claim your box. The winner of our second Happy Little Stitch box is Karen Brayton. Congratulations, Karen. Karen Brayton. Be sure you reach out to me and let me know that yes, you want this box so that we can get it in the mail to you. I will contact one of the people who has donated, and then they will ship it directly to you. So contact me, Karen, and let me know that you are claiming your Happy Little Stitch box. Congratulations to you. What network is the Beatles documentary on, Debbie? It is on Disney Plus. Yeah, it's on Disney Plus. It's really interesting. They had like 60 hours of footage that they were doing for the last, it was right before they broke up, and so it was for their last album that they were working on putting together, and they were planning to do a movie based on all of this footage that they had. But a lot of it ended up not being used for anything. And so it's just been sitting there. And so now director Peter Jackson, the Lord of the Rings director, he worked with Paul McCartney and Ringo Starr and George Harrison's wife and Yoko Ono, and they put together this documentary of them working through making this last album that they did. So you can see kind of the unraveling of the Beatles a little bit, which is the sad part, and some of the genius. I mean, oh my gosh, there were some scenes that I was just like, oh, you can hear the songs coming together like as they're being created. It's just insane. It's insane to me that people have that ability. So it's very, very good on Disney Plus. What a great prize. I love that box, says Mary. Yay, Karen's. Yahoo, Karen. Bummer, don't have Disney Plus. Oh, Huckleberry. Yippee, Lonnie. Congrats, Karen. Okay, so those are the 2 big things I wanted to take care of. We do have another prize. We're going to do the other giveaway. Remember, this was Elizabeth made this and donated it to us to give away. And so this is the giveaway that we're going to do at the end of this Flosstube. And I already have the winner written down here. So we're going to do this at the end of the Flosstube and give that away, and then I can get that in the mail. And then I have another one that we'll draw for next week. So I'm going to share that with you at the end. Okay, so speaking of invoices, I don't have a ton for you guys today because I've been working on invoices. But I'm going to go through quick what is headed your way for our stitch-alongs that we are involved in. So first up, this is the last one in the Snow Village series. So this is the last shipment for Country Cottage Needleworks Snow Village series. This one is Snow Cone Cart. And then Snow Village is going to be all done. So that is crazy. It doesn't seem like we started it 11 months ago. And then we have Country Cottage Needleworks Sampler of the Month. January is on its way to you guys, or coming soon. So that one's super cute with those little snowmen. And then we have Cottage of the Month by Country Cottage Needleworks. January is coming to you. So many stitch alongs. This one is super cute. Plum Street Samplers, our animal stack stitch along, and oh, the one that's coming to you guys this month is called Abominable Bundle. Look how cute. It's so cute. I can't wait to see you guys stitch this one up. So that's by Plum Street Samplers. I dropped one. All right. Main Street series by Country Cottage Needleworks. We're moving on to the grocery store. So that's coming soon to you guys. Calendar Crates by Stitching with the Housewives. January is what's coming to you. And then Hometown Holiday for the 2 charts you're going to get this month. You get Schoolhouse. This one's really cute. So cute. And Diner. This one is cute too. I thought, oh, I could have a diner next to my house, but I can't. That would not be good. I'd be there all the time. And then in Gingerbread Village, we're moving on to Gingerbread House 3. And yes, I do have that button. It has arrived. I have not gotten it in the shop yet, but that button is here. And it'll be available for anybody who wants it. So that's Gingerbread House 3 for our Gingerbread Village Stitch Along by Country Cottage Needleworks. And then for Santa's Village by Country Cottage Needleworks, we are moving on to the North Pole Post Office. That's very cute. And we have a new one. Of course, we're continuing on in Flea Market Flowers. We are continuing on in Pumpkin Patch by Primrose Cottage Stitches. And we're continuing on in So Happy by Lori Holt, although I haven't started mine yet. But we're continuing on for that one. And then we are starting a new one in December. We are doing Heart and Hands, We Santa Stitch Along. And the first one we're starting with is 2021. And this comes with little beads. So all of these, you can either stitch all those yellow dots. And there are beads in here too that you can add with your yellow stitching. So We Santa 2021. These are super cute. I'm really excited to do this one actually. Kind of anxious to start it. So those are all the stitch alongs that are coming your way. Jenny says Animal Stackers is on my wish list. Love them. They're so cute. They're so cute. Tracy says, maybe a dumb question, but that I should know the answer to, but is Main Street series stitched individually or can it be done as one piece? So the way that our stitch along is set up is to be stitched individually, but it can be stitched as one piece. You just have to get a custom piece of cloth to do it. Because somebody's doing that in our group. Somebody chose, I can't remember who. I can't remember who, but I do believe that, yes, they can all be stitched together. Where's my phone? I think it shows it on. Oh, Parmesan. I was trying to figure out recipes for this week. Parmesan chicken and baby red potatoes in the crock pot. So I can't lose that page because I don't want to have to find it again. So let me see. Yeah. Yep. So here's what it would look like, Tracy, if you stitch it all together. It's like 2 rows for your village. And then they have those, the border. If you're stitching the series together, you will only stitch 1 row of leaves between the buildings. You will omit the top row of leaves from the bottom row of the buildings. Yeah. Yep. So normally you would have each pattern comes with a row of leaves bordering the top and the bottom of each pattern that you get. Obviously, there's just one row of leaves in the middle, so you won't have two rows of leaves in the middle. You'll just omit one of those borders. But yes, this one is very cute and can be stitched all as one. I'm so excited about this, says Jeanette. So pretty, says Morgan. What a cute wee Santa, says Sharon. Excited to do wee Santa. I am too, and I feel like they're gonna go hopefully at a good pace. Trace says, thank you. I will look that up. Maybe you and I can talk about a piece of fabric that will work. Absolutely. Yes, I can help you with that. I would love to. Chris, stitching so happy as I watched, getting near the end. So fun. Did a bit of frogging though. It happens to everyone, right? I am excited to stitch that one, but I kind of want to finish Flea Market Flowers first. And then So Happy might turn out to be a slow roll along for me. Even though I put out a very ambitious schedule, uh, it didn't come together for me to jump on that and keep up with it. But I will still do it. I'm still looking forward to it. Oh, and then the other stitch along we're doing for this month is the little hat from our stitch card set C. So we'll be working on the hat this month. And then next month in January, we'll be working on the hat in December. And then in January, we will move on to stitch card set D. So that'll be fun. Okay, and then I don't know if I remember to tell you guys this last time, but this is now in the shop, or I don't think I had it in the shop. I can't remember. But I got more of the Welcome to Our Patch exclusive cross stitch patterns that are exclusive to Happy Little Stitch Shop. I got more from Annie B's Folk Art, from Annie. She was nice enough to send me some more. And they're in the shop now. They're listed in the shop. And I know a bunch of you have found them because they've been flying out the door. But I wanted to be sure to mention it on here. So this was a pattern that Annie B's put together for us exclusively. And it's perfect for our happy little community. Welcome to our patch. So that is in the shop now and available. And then I forgot to go through a couple weeks ago when we were together. I forgot to go through some new charts that had arrived. Chris stitching. Oh, I already read that. First up, Needle Minder by Beverly McCullough, also known as At Flamingo Toes. Her antique shop, Main Street Needle Minder, is now in the shop. And have you guys seen her new ones? Did you see the one that we were chatting? Do you guys remember the story that I told you? She and I were chatting back and forth one day via email, and she was trying to figure out her Christmas needle minder, and she hadn't just landed on a design yet. And I said, "Oh, you should do this one. It'd be so cute." And she said, "You just picked the Christmas needle minder." And so sure enough, she did the one that I suggested, which is so neat. And she released a picture of it yesterday. So let me see if I can find it and show it to you. So she has a few new needle minders coming out. I'm just finding out that they're releasing right now. So I haven't been able to order them yet, but they will be coming to Happy Little Stitch Shop. So please sit tight, and I will be getting them as soon as I possibly can. But here is the needle minder that she decided to go with for the Christmas needle minder. Isn't that adorable? Oh my gosh, that cute little bird on top of that present. It's so, so cute. So that is a new one that's coming out. She also has another one for her Main Street series. This one is called Tea Shop, which is super cute. And then also Toy Shop, which is perfect for Christmas as well. So that one's super cute too. And then she has the Tea Shop and Toy Shop charms that are also coming out. So I'm going to be ordering those from her, and I will have them in the shop very soon. I thought that bird on that present was so darn cute. Beth says, "Was all of the opalescent fabric being discontinued, or was it just the desert opalescent?" Just the desert opalescent, not all of it. I stitched some Christmas ornaments on the white, and it was so fun to work with. Really, that is so good to hear. I would love to see those ornaments because oftentimes with white, I think, "What am I gonna stitch on white?" Until you find something that just is perfect, but, white isn't something that just works with everything, so it can be kinda tricky. But no, not all of the opalescent, just the desert opalescent. Sharon says, "That is stinking cute, it is so darling." Chris says, "Adorable," yes. Jenny says, "Need," not a want, but needleminder is need. I know, they're so cute, and that little bird I just thought was adorable. So, I am so glad that she made that one, it's darling, it makes me excited. Um, Very sweet, says Karen. Okay, and then I have a few new charts that I forgot to share with you a couple weeks ago. I have more new charts that arrived with my latest shipment. I have not gotten them online yet, but I will share them next week um, with you. I'll get them online and share them in time for share them with you next week. So first up is Chubby Bird. This is by Jeanette Douglas Designs. This is brand new in the shop. This was one of her Needlework Expo releases. Super cute. So Chubby Bird is in the shop. And then somebody had reached out to me and said, "Can you carry the Gobble Couple series?" And I was like, "What? The what? The what?" Didn't know. I didn't know this series existed, but I'm so glad that she asked about it because they're pretty darn cute. So we have a few of these in the shop of each one. The Gobble Couple is by Ori TM. This first one is Glory. So the whole series is called A Gobble Couple, and then each one has its own title. This one is Glory and Julius Gobble Free. So it's a patriotic gobble couple. Super cute. The next gobble couple is Frank and Elvira Gobblestein. So this is a Halloween gobble couple. Next is the Native Gobbles. Would be a Thanksgiving theme. Next up is Bonnie and Clyde Gobble Trouble. Super cute. Next up is George and Martha Gobbleton. George and Martha Gobbleton. Next one is Patrick and Molly O'Gobble. And then the last one is Carol and Nick Gobbleclaws. So those are the Gobble couples. They are all in the shop. Can we see new one again? You thought of, oh, yes. Yes, Cindy. I would love to show it again. Oops. Here it is. It's so darling. A little bird sitting on a present with a Santa hat on and that cute scarf. It's so darling. I think I need to get that one for my Christmas list stitch. It's very cute. So that is coming soon. I need to place an order with Bev, but it'll be here soon. That is cracking me up. Aren't those funny? When I was putting these in the system, I was like, these names were cracking me up. Bonnie and Clyde Gobble Trouble. That really made me laugh. Yeah, the names were cracking me up. They're so funny. I'm home. Oh, good. Successful grocery shopping trip. Lonnie, those are adorable. Sandy, oh, I love that needle minder. Isn't it cute? My gosh, it's so cute. Okay, and so then I went into Thanksgiving break thinking I'm going to get so much stitching done And I tried to stitch when we were in the car driving to where we were going, and, I swear my husband could find every single bump on the road, and I was like, "Are you kidding me? I'm trying to stitch here." He's like, "I'm sorry, I don't know where why I'm hitting all these bumps." So finally, I had to put it away because it was just too bumpy, and maybe, stitchers should unite and try to get the highway departments to do something about the roads. So I did not get as much stitching done as I wanted to get done, which kind of bums me out. But um, it was also nice to just, you know, have a break, I guess. So I don't have a ton of progress for you, but I'll share with you what is kind of out and in the mix right now for me. So I have been working a little bit on pumpkin patch. I was so excited because I was keeping up with this stitch along, and I I have not fallen behind. So I was keeping up with it, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, I'm doing it. I'm keeping up with it. I can't believe it." And now I'm behind. See, I tried to start the truck. I got my needle threaded. I tried to start the truck, and then it was just bouncing all over the place. So this I'm still at the same spot that I was last week during Happy Little Stitch Hour, where I finished the sign and the pumpkins. But I have not moved on to the truck yet. So that is my goal. Although it is, I know that I'm gonna start wanting to do Christmas stitching. Like I feel that coming on. So we'll see. We'll see how this goes, or this might be one I have to pull out again later or something. See, I even put it in a Christmas bag. I don't know why I put it in this one. Oh, my farmhouse Christmas is in here. So I thought, well, if I need to finish the border for farmhouse Christmas. And so I thought the border would be pretty easy to work on while on the road. I don't have much to do. I just need to get it done. But that is my farmhouse Christmas is happening. Doesn't it make you think of fall on the farm? I'm so excited for fall on the farm. I'm so excited. Did you guys see that Diane shared a video of the complete Fall on the Farm series? She showed the whole thing. And those little pigs are so cute. And the barn is so cute. There are just lots of really cute details in that series. So we're doing a Fall on the Farm stitch along. It's by Little House Needleworks, and it's starting in February. And we have so many people signing up. I'm so excited, you guys. Oh my gosh, it's crazy because when we did Farmhouse Christmas, it was a very small group. And now to see how many people are signing up for Fall on the Farm, it's kind of like, oh my gosh, we really have progressed as like a community and as a shop. We really have progressed quite a bit since we started Farmhouse Christmas. So that's crazy to look back on and kind of let sink in a little bit. But I'm really excited about that. So if anybody has not signed up, I hope that you will join us for our Fall on the Farm stitch along. Yes, wasn't it neat to see it all? There's so many cute, it's just going to be fun. I hope to kind of really focus on that one when we start it in February. Hi, Deborah. I just finished priming my sewing room. Yay, can't wait to paint Wednesday. I have a procedure tomorrow, so no painting. I'll be too sleepy. Well, good. I mean, good luck with your procedure tomorrow, and I hope all of your exciting projects come together nicely. Tracy says, "I'm so excited for that one. I don't see it all stitched together. I didn't see it all stitched together. Maybe by February, I'll have some other stuff done." That's my hope too. And she posted it to the Little House Needleworks Instagram page. So there's a video in her, if you look in her Instagram page, you'll see the video showing the whole stitch is very cute. And then Flea Market Flowers is still in my mix, and I finished November. So I think I had these two flowers to do for November. And now I think we're ready to jump up here in December. Let me see. Let me see if I know what I'm talking about. Hold on. Where am I exactly? Yeah. Yep. So the first two columns are done. And now we just have the last column to go. Oh, why was I pointing at the big one? Because it was backwards on here. So we'll be up here. So these two, the top two in the third column, will be what we're working on in December. Yeah, so that'll be fun. We've only got maybe, I don't know, a couple months, 2.5 months left for this one. And then this one will be done. Flea Market Flowers, Slow Roll Along by Lori Holt. And then I have, yes, good luck, Deborah. Good luck. Are you going to stitch Nutcracker Village? Oh, Sandra. You guys see my face is all red. It's so hot. I don't know. I am so torn because that is a super cute series. But I don't think I am. We have to see. I'm going to have to see before I fully commit one way or the other. Right now, I'm leaning towards no, I'm not going to be stitching it. But that could always change. But because part of the other part of that scenario is that I'm trying to figure out, we're getting to the point, the year is kind of wrapping up. And at the end of the year, I've liked in the past to ask you guys what kind of stitch alongs you would like to see happen in the new year, and what kind of quilt alongs you might like to see happen. And then I like to ask just generally, what do you want to see change or improve or do differently or offer? What would you like to see Happy Little Stitch Shop offer in the new year? And then a lot of that stuff, I take that feedback and we implemented a lot of that stuff this year. So I like to hear that stuff from you guys. And I feel like as we're wrapping up a year and getting ready to start a new year, that's a great time to kind of implement new things or improvements in different things or different ideas that you guys have that you would like to see our community offer. So I'm going to be putting some of those questions in for the December floss tubes and quilting live streams to get your guys' feedback about that. And then I really want to sit down and figure out scheduling stitch alongs for the new year. But it's tricky because I also like to leave some openings so that when new stuff releases, that we have space to maybe fit some of that stuff in if we want to. It's really hard to kind of plan out the year because we don't know what's coming, right? Like we don't know what series are going to be released or anything like that. Nancy says she's excited to stitch Nutcracker Village. Jenny Lombardo, I'm so full with cross stitch alongs. I want to do more, but I'm full. I know. That's how I feel too. But I feel like it's okay. It's okay. Because then you always got that stuff and I like having a variety. I'm learning this about myself now. Before when I started to get back into cross stitch, it was like, okay, I have this and I have to see it to completion. And now I'm kind of like, like with the pumpkin patch, I might want to get into Christmas stitching. And so maybe I'll set that aside for a while. And that's okay. That's okay to do. As long as you're accomplishing, like you don't want to just have a ton of whips all the time. But as long as you're finishing some things and seeing them through to completion, I don't think it's bad to have whips necessarily. What about Nutcracker Village? So Nutcracker Village, we are doing that as a stitch along. The reservation is already out there on happylittlestitchshop.com. And when is that one starting? I feel like it's starting in February. Is that true? Let me see. Nutcracker. We have a good amount signed up for this one too. So Nutcracker Village is starting in February. Yep. So this is the stitch along. It's so darling. It's so cute. So that's also by, oh, this one's by Country Cottage Needleworks, and it's an 11-part series, and we're starting it in February. So that one is already on the schedule for next year. Okay, and then I'm plugging along with my Christmas list by Silver Creek Samplers. This one is a lot of fun. And my gosh, I stopped mid-stitch. Something must have been going on because I usually don't leave my needle in. So something must have happened that I had to get up right away to go do something. Probably has to do with my little one. I don't know. But I stopped mid-stitch. I'm on the sweater. I'm having fun stitching this one. It's so, so cute. So this is my Christmas list by Silver Creek Samplers. And I'm still looking for fabric for my Sabbath stitch, which I'm going to start. I'm jumping on the Lori Holt bandwagon, and I'm starting a Sabbath stitch on Christmas Eve or Christmas Day, whichever one ends up offering the opportunity to do it. And the Sabbath stitch that I picked for mine is called A Savior's Praise, which is right here. A Savior's Praise, and it's by Shakespeare Peddler. And I am going to try to get this kitted up this month so that it's all ready for me to start on Christmas Eve or Christmas Day. But I'm still trying to figure out cloth. So I ended up receiving, it's not online yet, but I ended up receiving from R&R Reproduction Cloth the color Brenda's Brew in 36 count. This cloth is Beach Brew, and they sent me Brenda's Brew, which is a bit darker. I feel like it's too dark. I was hoping that it might be similar enough that I could use that because they don't know when they're going to have Beach Brew back in stock. But I feel like it's too dark. So I don't think I'm going to be able to use that one. But I also found some Zweigart 40 count, and I think it comes in 36 count too, that is called Platinum, and it's very similar to this. So that might be a backup option if the Beach Brew is not ready in time. So I'm going to kit this up so that it's all ready to go for Christmas Eve. That's my plan. Fall on the Farm. Jenny says, love those Silver Creek samplers. Aren't they cute? They're really cute. I like throwing, it's kind of fun to have it thrown in there for a little mix up. Fall on the Farm, Graham BJH starts in February 2022. It's very cute. 2022. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Just had a little moment there. Fall on the Farm starts February 2022. Oh, that script fabric is very pretty. Trying to decide on what I want to use on. Yeah, that script fabric, perfect for a patriotic stitch. Early Americans, Let Freedom Ring, perfect for any of those, I think. I would like to do a Silver Creek sampler stitch long. That looks fun for a whole year versus each month. Get a new one to complete. Yeah. Yeah, I agree. That's kind of what I'm doing with with that one. Maybe I should just put it out there as a stitch along, because at the rate I'm going, will probably all catch up to me, and then I'll be on the right track. But that's kind of what I'm doing with that one, is just focusing on the phrase and then the picture that goes with that phrase each month. I try if I can. I mean, I'm kind of easy breezy about it, but try if I can to finish one of those each month. It's fun now that I have my magnifier, because this sat as like an unattended whip for a very long time. And then I got that magnifying light, and now I'm like, oh, I can see. Although I did notice when I tried to stitch on the road because I had my magnifying light, I thought, "I don't need it with the light because it's sunny out and it's bright enough and I'll be able to see and it'll be fine." So I was like, "It's not a big deal that I can't plug it in, it'll be fine." It's a big difference. I was like, "Oh my gosh, I can't see. What is happening?" It's a big difference how much, you miss that light. I was very surprised by that. So, that was a bummer. That was another reason that I was like, "Okay, I'm gonna pack this away." It was bumpy, and there was, the light was not very good. Will you get more of the Christmas list in stock? Yes. Yes, I actually just got some. They came in the shipment with all the stitch along stuff, but I haven't had a chance to get it online yet, but they are here, Barbara. So yes, I have the restock here. I just need to get it in the system. Brenda's brew is nice, but definitely more of a brown. Yes, okay, thank you for that feedback, April, because I don't have the beach brew to be able to really compare it. I'm just comparing it to the picture, which sometimes can be, you know, tricky to try to compare it to a picture. Um, but was my takeaway. That was my what I landed on was that the Brenda's brew is still a lovely cloth, but a little bit more brown than what I'm looking for that. And so, but I've not seen the beach brew, so I'm glad that uh, you verified that for me because that's the where I was leaning. Deanna, when will the script fabric be in stock? Um, Soon. Trying to think. I'll have to look. So it'll either be very soon or it will be within the next week or 2. Because I think so much stuff has been coming in, but I think that there is some out there. So I needed to get through invoices. Now I need to get through shipping invoice orders. I have some quilt kits that I need to cut up. But in the mixture of all of that, I need to kind of go through all that stuff out there and cut up that cloth if it's here and get it online. Um, so it could be soon, Deanna. And if you want me to follow up with you on that, just send me an email and I can send you a link once I get it online and let you know when it's back in stock. Platinum would be nice for sure. Yeah, that okay, so that's good feedback too. That's what I thought, because I think I got platinum. I think some platinum 40 count just arrived. I have to cut it up and package it, but platinum 40 count just arrived, so I could at least see the color. I don't know that I will use 40. I mean, I could try, but I think that it comes in 36. And so but I could at least compare the color. And I thought, "Oh, platinum could work." I think that will work if Beach Brew's not doesn't become available. Laura, hello. Will you offer the fabric to those of us also stitching Savior's Praise, having difficulty finding a good fabric? I sure can. Yeah, so whatever I get, I will always get enough to have in the shop. Yeah, I'm never I'm never gonna be like, "I got some fabric for me, and, good luck to you people." Trying I'll never do that to you guys. So anytime I get something for myself, I'm always going to try to get, at least a little bit. If I'm not sure how it's gonna go and if there's gonna be a big interest in it, then I might get lower quantities. But if I think, "Oh, yeah, this is pretty neutral, people are gonna like this, I think it'll go well," then I'll get, a little bit of a chunk of it. But I will always try to have I will always try I won't leave you hanging. I will try to have, the stuff that I'm using in the shop. Just in case you guys like it, then you can have access to the stuff as well. Laura, that's funny. "I worked on my Christmas list," says Deanna, "throughout the year. I just finished it in October. Wasn't it a fun stitch?" I'm finding it really enjoyable right now. And I think it's so cute. I love it. I like the how it the saying at the end, like, I like it. It's a cute stitch. Barbara, do you have the Winter's Rose Manor pattern? That calls for Brenda's brew, and you can see it is much darker than Beach Brew. Winter's Rose Manor. I don't think so. I don't think I have that pattern, but I'll have to look it up. Your Christmas list stitch is looking great, Angela. So proud of you for sticking with that one. Thank you, Kim. Hi, Kathy B. Late but here from NC. Do you ever offer 1 yard piece of cross stitch fabric if we make a request? Well, yes. Yeah, I've done that quite often, actually. If you just read anything you guys need, like if whatever you need, just reach out and send me an email, and then I will do my best to get it for you. And right now, because of the space that we have right now and how much is going on, I feel really nervous about letting special requests fall through the cracks. So please just don't ever hesitate to follow up with me. Like if you haven't heard from me in a bit, just nudge me and say, "Hey, I'm just following up with you on this. Want to make sure, it's still happening or whatever." So I'm really nervous about things falling through the cracks, but I have in my brain a whole plan for when we get into a different space of how to really um, well, number one, we'll have space for better organization. And number two, to really kind of stay on top of customer requests, like custom customer requests. So anytime you guys need something, just reach out and I will do my best to get it for you. And if I can't, I will be honest with you and I'll say, I don't have a supplier that carries that. Hopefully, once we have more space, we will be able to add more suppliers and be able to offer more stuff. But right now I'm hesitating to do that until we're in a different space. So please feel free to reach out and I will always do the best that I can to get you what you need. But 1 yard pieces, that's not uncommon. I do that a lot. And as long as you don't mind, like if I don't have it readily available, which sometimes I do, but if I don't have it readily available, it might take a week or two for me to get it. And as long as you don't mind waiting that little bit of time, then it's no problem at all. Yeah, I don't think I have that one, Barbara. I'm going to have to look it up. Claus Christmas coming in anytime soon. Is that by Stitching with the Housewives? Is that the one you're talking about, Deborah? Um, oh, it's sold out. Valeria! Hey there. Thank you so much, Valeria. You are so sweet. I'm so glad to see you here, and I hope you're doing well. And thank you for the super chat. We appreciate it. I will add that. So, Deborah, I'm seeing that it's out of stock. I will add that to my Stitching with the Housewives order, and they typically ship out around the third of each month. They do all of their shipping on the third of each month, third-ish. I'm pretty sure it's right on the third. But then they live in Wisconsin, and so do I. So it gets here pretty quickly, actually. So it should be here maybe next week. So I'm going to try to remember to send them an email. I think I have some other Stitching with the Housewives charts that I need to restock. So that will be one of them, and it could be here as soon as next week. Hello, Valeria. Love the Winter Rose Manor pattern. It's on my stitch list. I will have to look that one up and see. Yes, you did choose your shirt, Valeria. That's right. For anybody who is in our Stitching with Lori Club, your shirt orders are due today because I'm going to be ordering them tomorrow. Nancy just tuned in. Thanks so much for sharing your time. Great to watch the live while home on Thanksgiving break. Thank you, Nancy. Also stitching Winter Rose Manor, says Kathy B. I'm still in bed for 15 days and not getting better. I am in so much pain. Valeria, I am so sorry to hear that. That makes me not very happy to hear. But I hope that you are staying as positive as you can while going through that. And I'm so glad that you jumped on here to join us, even though you're feeling kind of icky. So hopefully we are providing a teeny tiny bright spot in your day. Here, I'll do that. Look at that. I don't do them very well. Valeria, I'm sorry. But I'm trying to send you a heart. If if that means anything to you, but my heart is. Oh, that's a pretty good one. Oh, look. So I hope that we are a small bright spot in your day. Better, Valeria. Oh, Valeria, so sorry to hear that. Keep you in your prayers. So sorry. Please feel better. Yes, please do. Please feel better. Okay, so we have a prize to give away, and I'm going to show you the prize for next week, and then we're going to wrap this puppy up. You guys, we're back on schedule now for the month of December for I'm going to get usually at the beginning of each month I go out and I schedule all of our live streams for each month. So this is the last one you'll see out there, but I'm going to try to get out there and I'll schedule our quilting live stream, which will be every Thursday at 1:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. We have our Flosstube, which is every Monday at 1:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. Of course, that the schedule might be a little off for Christmas holidays, but I'll talk to you about that when it gets closer. And we're gonna fit in a happy little stitch hour sometime this month. And we have our Stitching with Lori Club meeting, the fourth. I think it's the fourth Thursday. It's supposed to be the fourth Thursday of every month. Oh, third Thursday. This month it's going to be on the 16th. So we'll have our Stitching with Lori Club, and then we will also have our ornament swap Zoom to open our ornaments from each other. So that will also be scheduled. So we're going to have a little bit of a busy month for December. So stay tuned for all of that. I'm going to try to find time to get a newsletter out one of these weeks, for heaven's sakes. So keep an eye out for that. Make sure you're subscribed to our newsletter. And are we going to do the gingerbread house series? Yes, we are doing Gingerbread Village right now, Valeria. And no, I'm still doing the blocks from Lori. So look, I did this one and this one. These are the last two that I just did. And we're going to be working on, in December, the hat. So these are the last ones that I just did last month. So there are those. So the last one you received was probably in September, maybe? And the next one that you will get will be in January. So they come every 4 months. Like we stitch one a month for 4 months, and then on the 5th month, you get another shipment of stitch cards. Although in the new year, we might up that to getting stitch cards every other month. So you'll be getting one in January, Valeria. Okay, so let's do the winner for Elizabeth's generous donation that she made. Thank you, thank you, thank you. The winner of this project bag, I didn't have time to write down all the names today. So I just closed my eyes and I scrolled the cursor up and down until it landed on somebody. And then I opened my eyes. And the winner, Kimberly Ware. Kimberly, congratulations. You won this beautiful snowman bag that was so nicely donated to us by Elizabeth. So please email me at happylittlestitchup@gmail.com to claim your bag, and I will get this in the mail to you so you can have it to enjoy for your winter stitching. Congratulations, Kimberly. So excited for you. Congratulations. I mail back about my shirt if I didn't get a confirmation back. Maybe it got lost in cyberspace, or you didn't reply to everyone. Totally understand. I did not reply to everyone. However, as I go through and do the final count, I might just do a quick reply to everybody that says got it. So then you know that your shirt has been included in the count. So I'll probably do that later on as I go through and count everything up and get the order ready to submit to him tomorrow. Okay, and then we have a giveaway to draw for next week. Another homemade gift that was generously donated to us. Look at this. It is so darling. It is a little thread book. So here's the front. It's so pretty. Here's the back with a little heart on it. And then it's got a little snap on it. And you open it up. You have a place for your needles and then a place for your thread. This is so darling. So this will be the drawing for next week, a handmade thread book for you. So in order to be entered into the drawing, please be sure that you subscribe to our Happy Little Stitch Shop YouTube channel. Please follow Happy Little Stitch Shop on Instagram or Facebook. Please join our Happy Little Stitchers Facebook group. And please give this video a thumbs up. Give us a thumbs up and also comment below the answer to the question in the description box. So once the video ends, you can answer the question below. And then when you answer the question, just put, yes, I would like, to be included in the prize if you want to be included. So this is super, super cute. And I hope that we will have lots of comments and lots of, yes, please include me in the drawing. So darling. Cindy says, is there a pattern for homemade thread keepers? I think that there's probably one out there somewhere. If you just do a search for it, I bet you will find one. Oh, okay, Valeria. Is Sandy still on here? I'll message her and let her know that. I love the homemade gift giveaway. So beautiful and thoughtful. What a talented group I'm happy to be part of. It's so nice. And this, might have happened sporadically before, but now it's like more and more people are sending things um uh for donations or some lovely gifts for our family. Tammy was so nice. She found a couple pairs of socks when she was out shopping, and one of them had books on it, and I can't remember what the saying was, but she sent a pair for my daughter, and my daughter was like, "Oh, these are so cute." And she just like unwrapped them and put them on right away. It was so, so nice. And then I got another um fabulous gift, very generous gift, but I have not asked the person. I forgot to ask them if it was okay for me to share. So I'm going to wait. I want to ask her if it's okay to share, because I always want to ask, because some people don't want things shared, or they don't care if it's shared, but they want to remain anonymous. And I totally respect all of those things. So I want to ask first. And then if it's okay, I'll share it next week. So some very cute things, and so nice of you guys. I mean, so, so nice of you guys to donate handmade things. And yes, it is a very talented group. Very talented. There are lots of really talented sewists out here. I still so excited for the beautiful gift she made for me. I got it and just love every stitch. God bless her. That one was, oh my gosh, Sandy put a lot of thought and effort into that. It was beautiful, Valeria. So beautiful. I hope that brings you some happiness in your day. I will text Angela and she can text it or send it to you. You are so sweet. I'm so glad that you still love your quilt. It's lovely. I love it. Do you feel all this positivity? I love it. It's fabulous. Okay, now I need to let you guys go so you can go and have a positive day. Thank you so much for being here with me today, you guys. I really appreciate it. And I seriously did miss you. And so I'm really glad to have connected with you again. And I'm looking forward. I do have some things to share for Thursday, some progress that I've made on things. And so I'm excited to share that with you. And so please join me here again on Thursday at 1:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. And I'm happy and really looking forward to chatting and catching up some more. And for Flosstube, I'll see you again next week on Monday. Have a fabulous week, you guys. Have a fabulous, fabulous week. And I will see you all very soon. Happy stitching. Take care.